without trying to like, why do you think that brotherhood can't survive long with us as black men? You know what I mean? And I'm asking this for a reason, like, you know what I mean? Because we, like, I couldn't have been here without these two guys in the back, and I applaud these guys every day, especially Ron, and especially Jordan. I didn't even know Jordan like that, and these brothers came and joined me, and I celebrate them and I applaud them, and I wish and I pray to God that I can get money with them forever. I wonder why, and I'm asking you this: why, when something is good going on between black men, it does not last long? And I ask you that for a reason, because you know what I'm saying. You can answer that for me, because you know,
Yeah, jealousy. A lot of times, if you trace it back, I don't care who it is. If you go into a religious figure, well, yeah, not religious figure, but if you go into that threshold and look, peel the layers back on that, it's something to do with jealousy, right? The true brotherhood is me putting other people, like the true heart of a servant is to elevate the other person's needs above your own, not
yeah,
to your detriment,
yeah,
but to understand that the greater good and the betterment of the community is greater than you, because it's not about you. Like, that's the thing for me. It's not it, fam. It's not about me.
yeah.
I prefer. I don't even want the spotlight, man. I prefer to shine that on somebody else, fam.
I see
On
that.
my personal pages, I promote everybody else, everything except for mine. You understand what I'm saying? And so the reason why it doesn't last, well, it seems like that because I do know some brothers. I just said I know brothers that have been getting money together for a very long time. The businesses that are successful and the brotherhoods that are successful, they understand their role and they understand their why. If you don't understand your why, or if you one of these paper chasing, I gotta get money by any means, including step on you,
Yeah,
then yeah, that's not gonna last because as soon we've seen that plenty of times and we've seen it in this space. As soon as
yeah,
my need for you is no longer necessary for me to get what I want or need, then I could just cast you to the wayside, right? I just use you as a stepping stone to get to what I need to get to next. And we usually see those stories never end well or very well either, right? So my call to brothers, like I was just over there with him, and any dude that considered himself good and wasn't supporting that brother and standing up for that brother, I don't want nothing to do with him. I don't want nothing to do with him. Good brothers have got to be able to stand up, call out BS, and stand on business for each other,
hmm,
and that's socially, spiritually, economically, all that. We got to be able to support each other, man. But the reason why we don't a lot of times because it's jealousy. Oh, you got more views than me. You got more clicks than me. You got more likes than me. You got more money than me. Okay. Do you think when you look at the Ron, when you look at the relationship between Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger, you would never guess Charlie Munger was the brainchild behind Warren Buffett's engine. You
woo,
would never
Jesus,
guess that. But guess what?
Fact.
Charlie Munger knew how to play his position.
Yes,
yeah.
sir. Yes, sir.
He knew
He
his
did.
role in his position.
He
He
did.
never, he never talked. He let Buffett do this. Come to
Rest in
find
peace.
out,
He
he's
was it
pushing.
the whole
Yes.
time.
But
Yeah,
He
I was
was a
gonna say
mastermind.
just like I said, everybody want to be LeBron James, but everybody can't be LeBron James. Just want to say
Fact.
that.
Not
But
at
yeah, but
all.
nobody knew that he was the brain of it. Rest in peace on Charlie Merger. You know, he passed.
rest in
That one
peace.
Warren
Yeah,
Buffett right now is kind of grieving. He's still quite. You know, that's his best friend. So
yeah,
you know
yeah.
when he's
What,
gone, that
30
really
something
hurt him.
years?
Yeah, for a very long time. And that's why I'm saying we could work together. Man, Chicago. I'm gonna mention this to you anyway. People, especially around this space. This space always disrespect the OGs.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
What is your thoughts when they disrespect the OGs? Go right ahead, sir.
And I'm telling you this because, you know what I mean, I was in this space, but I've always been quiet in the shadows. I'm watching this going on and I'm saying, like, damn. In the beginning, I say, man, I want to build something like these brothers is doing. You know what I mean? Because it's a good representation when you see black men working together, because in the hood, you don't see that half the time. You know what I'm trying to say? So when I see that and I see brothers who's speaking what we're speaking to and who's for the liberation of our people and who's big advocated for black women. But then when I see things start to fracture, I say, okay, shit, is this going to happen to me? Or if everybody going to, you see what I'm saying? And that's how I think, because I think like, I'm from the ghetto, but I went to school with white folks. I went to school to college. While I was in school, I noticed that all the white boys was starting businesses together, but the brothers just wanted to hang out. And I was like, I say, I'm trying to get money with y'all and like, let's go do what they doing, but it's so difficult. So even in this space, and I noticed like, I just seen dynasties fall, and I'm like, no, I don't want that to happen. So I like that you elaborated on that because I always thought that you was like a great piece to a puzzle because the information you gave, I say, I know like the pro black was bleeding through your skin. I said this for real, and to be honest with you, if you didn't know no better, I would have thought you was. I would have thought you was with the nation with some of the stuff you was talking. Because
No, he
I'm
was
Muslim.
with Umar. He was with Umar. Don't lie
You
to him. He was
see?
with Dr. Umar. See, he laughing. He was with Dr.
Yeah,
Cold
Umar in the
Shea
back.
Butter. Peace to the Shea Butter goddess, man. Peace to the
yeah.
Shea Butter goddess.
Because I'm Muslim. You see what I'm trying to say?
Oh,
I'm Muslim.
salute, salute.
So,
Yeah.
so I'm a
So
big
again,
fan of
ALI's gonna connect, man. I
and
mean, it
like
don't
you know
matter
what
the faith. Yeah, but the faith doesn't. I mean, it does and it doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Because again, I just took somebody down there. I took my uncles when he was here down there. My cousin, who's from San Diego. We was going to the Bulls game, but I took him down there by Mos Mariam, and we was having. You know, so truth doesn't need an advocate, right? So whether you Muslim, whatever you are, I don't
I mean?
really
Yeah,
care. Man. I don't learn something from the minister. I don't learn something from
I
Sunni
love the
Muslims.
minister. Yeah,
I learned something from 5%ers. You know what I'm saying? I'm a b-boy. I'm a child of hip hop. So 5% Nation is the unofficial official religion of hip hop. You know what
facts,
I'm saying?
facts.
So yeah, ALI's gonna always connect. But I did want to speak to Ron's question about these
The
young
OG.
bloods.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
young blood
I
and the
don't take
OG.
it personal, man. I think sometimes I'm seeing this lately. I think these young bloods, man, they want the approval of the OGs, and the OGs just not really. They're not giving it up that quick. You know what I'm saying? You still got to go through some stuff first, right? And these shorties get frustrated because the way that the OGs deliver the message is not always going to be pretty wrapped up in the bow. And the young bloods are saying, "Man, I'm a man like you a man." So I agree. Nobody should be outright disrespecting anybody. But yeah, young blood, you still got a lot more work to put in. So most of the time, it's similar to how I deal with these shorties here, right? When I see them getting disrespectful like that, that means, man, you probably didn't get that hug from your daddy, and you projecting on me. So you need that hug. I'll be the OG to give you a hug, fam. But listen, ultimately, fam, I'm just trying to give you game. If you can use it, cool. If you can't, cool. Like that's the other thing we get twisted, man. We think everybody gotta do it exactly how we say it. Man, if you a big homie, you're OG, you an old head in this game, and you trying to impose your will on these shorties, you out of pocket and you out of bounds, man.
Yeah.
You should not be doing it like that. And we can't talk to these shorties how we were talked to. We got a lot of tough love. You know what I'm saying? We got our chest caved in. You can't even put your hands on these shorties right now.
Nah,
So
yeah,
you gonna be able to talk slick out your mouth to them, and they not. I said, man, I was listening to these shorties today. I was like, man, I hear a lot of femininity in y'all, man.
yeah,
I hear a lot of your mama in you, fam. Like you can't take when a man is telling you something and it's the right thing, or I mean, you're not perfect, so you were doing these things. Are you the right message? I did my first live today, right? And it was called Special Delivery, but it was centered around the messenger and the fact that the message matters. And the reason why I decided to start going live and doing my own thing on YouTube now, like now is the time, is because I believe I have the right message and I am the right messenger. I am the thing that I'm telling you. So if it's for you, cool. Because I don't care if it's 3 or 3,000 on my page. I don't care if it's 300 or whatever, 30. Doesn't matter to me, right? If you rock with it, cool. And if you don't, cool. But for you shorties, for the old heads, let me say this for the old heads. I don't want to tell the shorties what to do. They're gonna do what they do, and I'm gonna respond accordingly. But for the old heads, we need to do a lot more listening than we do talking.
facts.
We need to listen a lot more and just let these shorties talk sometimes, because sometimes they just want to get it out. But we be trying to problem solve all day. We ain't, sometimes they don't want you to problem solve. They just want you to hear them out. But then again, Ron, that's the part where I'm like, man, you sound like your mother. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man. I'm in problem solving mode. Don't come to me with something if you don't want me to solve it. I just wanted you to hear my crime. No. You want some milk and cookies.